Good evening friends. Now today what we are going to see linearity and non-linearity of the signals. Listen carefully first because already we have solved some numericals in last sessions, but whatever the remaining numericals that we will solve in today's lecture and the further bit that we will complete in same session. So listen carefully. Okay, so that we already know about how the linearity will be analyzed by the given signals. That signal is going to system, that system is nothing but that linearity signals, and after the signal is getting into that system, that we will going to check whether the system is remain linear or non-linear when the output is created. We already have this concept. Now that we are having a numerical like y of t equals to x of t plus 1. So how to analyze this signal as this is linear or non-linear? As we know, y of t is the output and x of t plus 1 is a generated output. Means what? Again I have to draw a same diagram where x of t going to the input side to creates a new output. New output in the sense y of t, and in this case what is y of t? X of t plus 1 means what? X of t is the input getting into the system. This is a TOE system. You can change the notation, any kind of a system. It will create a new output. After creating the output, x of t becomes x of t plus 1. X of t becomes x of t plus 1. Okay, now we have to check the signal is linear or non-linear. We have the formula, we have the linear equations. So directly we can start the analysis. Right, so x of t is continuous time signal. We will get it split into x1 of t, x2 of t. Respective constant is getting multiplied, a1 and a2. This is again a notation you can change. This is a linear constants. First step, we are going to make addition of these two signals. So here it will become a1 x1 of t plus a2 x2 of t. And after the addition of these signals, the one function is created, and directly this function is entering into the system, which is called as a TOE again, and it will create a new output. So by observing the given equation, what you can say, what is the output? X of t plus 1 means x of t becomes x of t plus 1. So here we can write a1 x1 of t plus 1. Because this system is going to this signal is going to this system and output is created. Observe the numerical. What is the output? X of t becomes x of t plus 1. So x of t, here t plus 1, here t plus 1. For this first output, we will call y dash of t. Okay. Now this next analysis again follow the same step. X1 of t, x2 of t, we cannot change the nature of the signal. Again a1 is getting multiplied to the x1 of t, a2 multiplied to the x2 of t. Now what we are going to do in first step, first addition and then system. In second step, first system and then addition. Here we have to create an individual output, then that output will getting addition to the last step. So here I am going to connect a single system, or you can say individual system, to the respective signals. So here again you can observe x of t becomes x of t plus 1. a1 x1 of t plus 1. Individually the output is getting created. a2 x2 of t plus 1. And this output is getting added now. So directly you can add this output a1 x1 of t plus 1 plus a2 x2 of t plus 1. This is the new output, we will call as a y double dash of t. So by observing these two output, you can directly say y dash of t is equals to y double dash of t. There is no change in these two output. So directly you can write y dash of t is equals to y double dash of t. So the system remain linear. In this way, you will solve the first numerical. Now the next numerical. this numerical? We have the conclusion where the time is getting changing, amplitude remains same, system remain linear. Okay, now we will change the numerical. I will take here 2x of t. It is 2x of t. Now, who is going to change? Amplitude. Time remains same. Means x of t is here. Is the x of t input going to the system. Output will create. Here the output become 2x of t. Means x of t becomes 2x of t. Time remains same. Amplitude is getting changing. Okay. Now we are going to analyze. Again the same step, x1 of t, x2 of t, a1 is multiplied, a2 is multiplied. What is our first step? We are going to first addition of these two signals. We will have x1 of a1 x1 of t plus a2 x2 of t, a2 x2 of t. Up to this step there is no output creation. Now this system, this function is going to the system and output will create. When output is going to create, you have to observe the given signal. X of t becomes 2x of t. So here x of t becomes 2x of t. What I said, this complete function is going to the system. What will happen here? Not individually a1 x1 of t is going to first and then a2 x2 of t will enter into the system. It will not like that. Okay, the complete a1 x1 of t and a2 x2 of t together it will go inside the system. Okay, then what is the observation? X is the function and to the function 2 is getting multiplied. Means directly I can write 2 into in the bracket a1 x1 of t plus a2 x2 of t. This is called as y double dash. Y dash of t. Listen carefully. This is a different numerical. Okay. x1 of t, x2 of t. Here follow the second step. Again, a1 is here, a2 is here. Listen carefully and observe carefully also. Here, now we are going to create an individual output. The every numerical, the steps are remain same. Okay. So here, the individual output will get. Now, individual output is what? Function law 2 multiply होते means 2 into a1 x1 of t. Here is individual output. Here is also 2 into a2 x2 of t. Now these two outputs are getting added here. Now you can directly write 2a1 x1 of t plus 2a2 x2 of t. This output is called as y double dash of t. Okay, now listen carefully. In this numerical and the previous two numericals, what is the difference between these numericals? In previous numericals, you can observe only the time is getting changed. Amplitude remains same after the enter into the system. So what will happen? What was our analysis? The system remain linear. Now here the amplitude is getting changing, time remain same. So what should be our analysis? The system should be a non-linear. Okay. So you can observe here y dash of t. Here 2 is getting multiplied to the complete function of this signal. 2 is getting multiplied to the complete function of this signal. In the next step, 2 is multiplied to the individual to the signals. Now, some of from your students, you can say that 2 is getting multiplied inside the bracket and the output remains same. No, it will not like that. Okay. As I said earlier, when signal is entering into the system, in the first step, we are going to add the a1 x1 of t, a2 x2 of t. Okay. Complete function going inside the system at once. Okay, not like that a1 x1 of t goes first and then a2 x2 of t will enter. It will not happen like that. Complete function once enter into the system and the 2 is getting multiplied to the complete function. That's why these two signals are different. You can directly write, it is a signals and system, so you can directly write y dash of t is not equals to y double dash of t and the system is non-linear. Is getting clear? Okay. This is how we are going to analyze the linear and non-linear function. Some more numericals you will get in your WhatsApp group. try to solve, and now we are moved to further bit, which is called as periodic and non-periodic signals. Very simple. In today's session, I will tell you the analysis of periodic and non-periodic signals. Periodic and non-periodic signals. As we all know, the periodic signal is nothing but, you all have the notes, x of t equals to x of t plus or minus capital T. For your understanding, I will draw again a waveform which will clear your concept. This is the complete time period capital T, this is the small t, and this is the x. X will vary with the time. This is the complete cycle of 0 to 2 pi. Okay, when this complete signal repeats once again after the 2 pi, means you will appear the signal like this with the same time period capital T, then signal is said to be a periodic. Okay, this is the basic expression, x of t plus or minus capital T. Why plus or minus capital T? Because signal may repeat to the negative side also. That's why I have written here minus. Okay. Now, what is the analysis? How to analyze the signal? Given signal is periodic or non-periodic. When in case of time variant and invariant, we have analyzed and we have implemented the delay signal to the signal systems. In linear signals, linear and non-linear system, when we are going to analyze, we have imposed the superposition principle. There are many principles like that. Here, we are going to analyze the signal is to be periodic or non-periodic by virtue. Listen carefully. This is the signal which originates from 0 and terminates at a 2 pi. Terminates at a 2 pi in the sense at this point the amplitude of the signal is 0. Means here the cycle is completed. After this cycle is completed, same signal will repeat with a similar time period. You can say the signal is periodic. If the signal is not repeating with the same time period or changing amplitude, the signal is non-periodic in nature. How will analyze? The 0 will be the starting point and 2 pi will be the ending point. For your ease to understand, I will draw one circle which will start at a 0 point and come back to this 0 point. It is a 360 degree. Okay, this is the complete rotation. I will consider it as a rotation. Means what? This is the rotation. Means what? It is having its own angular movement which is called as omega. Okay, or you can say angular velocity. Whatever you can say. This is angular movement. Okay, omega is existed in the signal. I will write omega. So what is omega? Inside the omega, what are the parameters of lines? 2 pi is there. I will write 2 pi. Okay, this omega is existing. This 2 pi is also existing. Okay. The cycle is completed within a given time period. Means frequency is there. Frequency 2 pi f. As we are defining frequency as a cycles per second. And this signal is varies with the time small t. Okay, this is the expression and general expression for 2 pi ft. Okay, right? Means the signal is to be periodic. This condition should be existing in the given signal. ही कंडिशन ह्या सिग्नल मध्ये एक्झिस्ट पाहिजे, तरच तो सिग्नल पिरियॉडिक होतो. अदरवाइज इफ दिस सिग्नल इज इफ दिस कंडिशन इज नॉट सॅटिस्फाइंग दिस सिग्नल, then your signal is going towards the non-periodicity. How it will be? I will tell you. Okay, you just take it into consideration. 0 will be the starting point. This is the pi actually. Mid side is the pi and this is the 2 pi. 2 pi of t. 2 pi is 360 degree. F is the frequency because the cycle is completing in the sense the frequency lies in this, and the t which is the variations. Means with the t the continuous nature will be vary. The physical quantity varies with the time, that you all know. Okay, so 2 pi f into t. What is f here? Frequency, and frequency will be the reciprocal of time. Frequency will be a reciprocal of time. Okay, here we will write small t. But by virtue of our signal system, I will write this is as a capital T, fundamental time period. पुन्हा एकदा लिहितो वाटल्यास तुम्हाला माहित असेल तर this is a fundamental time period. By taking out this frequency from the omega, we have to analyze 1 by t. Means when your signal is given, you can take out the frequency from that signal and check out the expression that will come in this manner 1 by t. This is the ratio. If this ratio of frequency, listen carefully, if this ratio of frequency will be integer, I will write here ratio if ratio is integer. You all know about integer. If this ratio will be integer, then signal is periodic. Otherwise means if this ratio is not integer. In other words, if this ratio is rational, then you can say the signal is periodic. Otherwise, this is a non-periodic signal. Means what? Whenever you get the signal, when you have the signal, you have to analyze under the periodicity or non-periodicity. You have to take out the frequency from the expression and check out your signal is falls under this condition 1 by t. If your answer is 1 by like 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, then you can directly say the signal is periodic. If your answer will be like this 1 by pi, 1 by 1.1, 2.1, these ratios are irrational, then you can directly say the signal is non-periodic. Is it clear? I will repeat again. Omega will be a 2 pi f into t. F is 1 by capital T. Whenever you have the numerical with you, you have to take out the frequency from the expression and you have to calculate in this manner 1 by t. If your answer will be like this 1 by capital T, then you can say directly the signal is periodic, otherwise signal is not periodic. If your signal, your answer will be like this 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, you can directly say the signal is periodic. If your answer will be like this 1 by pi, 1 by 1.2, 1 by 3.2, 2 by 1, 2 by 3.2, in this manner, then you can directly say the signal is non-periodic because this nature will be irrational. This ratio will be irrational. In that case, your signal is non-periodic.